What's up, guys? We are in the garage. I wanted to start this video outside, but as you can see, it's freaking pouring out. Good old New England weather. Not even a week ago, guys, we got hammered with snow. The last 2 days, it's been in the mid 40s and even low 50s with rain the past 2 days. The snow is pretty much gone, guys. So that's good because we might be able to ride this weekend. Today is Friday. We're going to do a quick little video for you guys today, but today's Friday. We hopefully will ride Sunday. I think tomorrow should be dry, I hope, because if it's super wet out there, it's not going to be that much fun. But it is going to get cold again tonight, and we may get a little snow, but it's not going to amount to anything. Probably it's just going to be nasty, and it's probably going to be super icy out there like our last ride, but the plan is to hopefully try and ride Sunday. So you guys stay tuned for that. But today, you can see we're in the garage. We're going to get this Kmk Offroad skid plate installed on the Can-Am, on that girl right there. Bang, right there. So huge thank you to Michael Sagers. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I apologize if I'm not. Sagers, I don't know, it's one or the other, but I tried, so know that. So we have the stock, I'm guessing this is the stock Can-Am skid plate or an aftermarket Can-Am skid plate. Either way, it does say Can-Am on it right there. I did cut off some of it. So this thing obviously has seen some miles. It's all dented and scratched to hell. So we're going to change this thing out and put on this sweet new poly one. You can see it goes all the way back. It's actually like 3 pieces. So we got one, like a middle section, and then the rear section. So this should be a little easier to install as it is one. Well, technically it's 2 pieces. You got this piece that goes up to the front. And then I mentioned before in a previous video, he is working on the little side pieces for under the footwells. So that'll give you a little protection under here. So once he gets those, he'll send me those, but those will just be an add-on so we can still put this on. So first things first, guys, we need to take the old one off. So let's go. All right, guys, we got the skid plate off. You can see she's on the ground. Lots and lots of dirt up there. I'm actually going to take a minute and try to clean under here as best I can. So it definitely will be a good idea from time to time, probably especially after a mud race, to pull the skid plate and wash that all out. It's definitely hard to get with it in place. So we're going to just take a minute. Look at all that on there. Holy crap, friggin' covered with dirt. So there's a lot stuck in here and stuff, but you can see. So I'm gonna just take a minute and kind of brush this all off, and then we will start to install this bad boy. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you a couple things. So this is not bad at all. So this piece is gonna go under the diff in the first hole. So like, see that first hole right there? That's where that's gonna slide into. That hole right there. We will reuse these 4 factory nut certs. There's one there, one on that side, one there, one on that side. And then we have 4 nuts and bolts. 2 of those will go in these 2 holes, and then 2 of those will go in those 2. And then for the front plate, they give you longer bolts right there. So this will go through that and along with that and tie that all in. So let's get this thing going. It doesn't look too bad. We're gonna start with, well, let me start, first of all, let me get this plate under the rear diff. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to, I could try to show you guys while I slide it in there. It's a little tricky, and I can tell you that was jam-packed full of dirt. So I tried the best I could to get it out. So basically you're gonna slide that in there. Hopefully I'm capturing it. It'll slide right in the hole. Let me see, where is it? I gotta go back more. All right, so you can see that just popped in. You can see the bottom end of the threaded piece, so that's good to go. So then we will work on the 4 corners under the factory section. I'm gonna try to shine some light under here because it is pretty dark, so hopefully this helps. That looks like it helps a little bit. All right, so we're gonna do, and on the skid plate, guys, it's the 4 inner holes, so that one and that one. So basically, you just hold her up there, and then you can get them started by hand. These are all 10 millimeters except for the front ones. The front ones are, I want to say, either 12s or 13s. And same with that back one. The back one is 12 or 13. All right, we got those 2 on loosely. So we'll work around the other side. Definitely a cool design. We'll see how it holds up. I almost wouldn't mind having one of these that's like a 1/2 inch thick, honestly, just with the weight of these machines, but we'll see. These I've used the poly ones on the Yamaha, and they last, they do good. All right, so that's those 4. So we will work on getting, we'll get the that back bolt started. So that's the longer one, this guy right here. So you can easily see that and thread it in there. We won't tighten it down yet. We're just gonna get it snug so it hits the frame. We will check this to make sure it's even, but I definitely like that. That is nice. So it does hang over right here to protect your axle boots, which is nice. All right, so now we will work on getting the front section, just up there loosely. So we will start, I think I'm gonna start with the bumper piece. That'll make it easier to hold that. So we got these long bolts right here, these are for the front. Put these on there. Just loosely, this will actually help to hold these, and then I can work the 4 that goes in the middle between this plate and the skid plate, and then the other 2 that are a little back further. All right, so he did say he was also thinking about making a poly section for the front versus the metal. So we'll see. If he does do that, I'm sure he'll send me that too. I would think it would be a little thicker than maybe, I don't know, it might be thicker, it might not be. All right, so this is probably going to be a little tricky, guys. There's not a lot of room to get your hands up in here, but I think I can, if I can just, oh, where's the hole? All right, so there's the hole right there. Try to get it into the frame. All right, so we got that, but I might have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it from the other side, only because the front drive shaft is like right in the way. There's definitely more room on this side, so. All right, hopefully that's good and you guys can see. We will try this again. I'm gonna have to line it up. Line that up, that's lined up in the frame. And then try to get your hand in there. Like freaking Gumby. All right, so we got one. That's not too bad. Try to get this other one in there. I tell you what, I know I've heard of this before. I know a lot of guys when they strip these things down to the frame, they end up welding in all these nuts, so it makes a lot of the stuff easier. I know they do it on some of the suspension parts, but it definitely would be a nice touch. It'd be definitely a nice touch on these skid plate parts, because this one, I can tell you right now, this one is gonna be hell to get in. I can't even like get my freaking hand in there. Oh my God. I gotta figure this out. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know, boys. I don't know. It's tight in there. It is tight. If I had the tires off, it would make it a little easier. I guess I can maybe I don't know. This one is tricky. This one is tricky. I guess what I gotta do is I just gotta frickin' crawl under here. That's the only way you can do it. You gotta crawl under here, just like that, and that makes it pretty easy. All right, so then we have, oh my God. We have two more just past that. The next two that are back, we'll get those. Those are gonna be tricky as well. So I want to say that it is, let's see where this falls. Off these. So what I had to do, guys, is I had to actually remove the sway bar up front. I just had to take it off the bracket just to fit my socket down in here. So just keep that in mind. Oh man, I don't even know how the hell. I gotta try to move that sway bar. Try to use a little trick with a socket, a little bit of tape on the nut, and maybe I can get it started. Try that. Yeah, it would definitely be nice to, I mean, you could actually put nut certs in this thing. It would be actually really easy to do, but I mean, I've dealt with those things before and they are good, but sometimes they wear out, so we might have to replace them. I don't know. It might be okay. All right, let's see if I can connect it to. All right, that worked. All right, so that's not bad. That's not bad. One more time and the bolts are all in. I will say that this one is much easier than the other one. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what I did to the socket. I just put a little electrical tape on there to hold the nut in place, because I'm going to drop it down to get it started. You really cannot, you can't fit your hand in there. I could take the sway bar completely off, but I really don't want to do that. So I'm going to MacGyver this shit and make it work. So where is the nut? So the nut is right there. I think I got it. I got it. Yep. All right, we got it. All right, so I did confirm it actually is, all these larger bolts are 13 millimeters. So let me just measure this. I got 3.5. I got about 3 1/8, so we'll move it over about a 1/16. That looks pretty good. We're gonna whack this one down first. All right, now we will work on the 4 corners on those factory inserts. Get those tight. Whew. There's still dirt falling from this thing. All right, now we will finish off just the front. Get the front all fastened, and then we'll work on those last 4 with the nuts and bolts. All right, so now we just got the last four. We're gonna need an extension and the ratchet, because that's how I got the other ones out. We can try to get this just like that. There's one. Kind of get both of them from this side because, like I said, the other side, the front drive shaft's in the way. All right, now we just got the last two, which I can fit the socket in there, nice and easy. There's one. Let me get the last one. I might have to lose the extension for that last one. Okay, last one. Man, she looks good. She looks good under there. Now we will just have to go back and reconnect our sway bar. I'll show you guys that quickly. All right, so here's what I had to do. Up here, I just disconnected the little brackets that went on that, so I will put those back. Just 2 nuts and bolts on each side. You can see just like that, one like that, and then this one right here, like so. So we will get those on. I'll let you guys check it out one last time so you can see. Up front, so you got the 2 bolts right there that connect the skid plate with that metal front plate, and then you got the 2 that are up front, and then you have these other 2 right here, and then you got the 4 that go in the existing frame holes, and then you got that 1 in the back. So this thing is sweet. I like how it's black versus the aluminum look. It kind of matches. And then we will show you guys the front. So here was the 2 bolts for the front right there. So this is a very solid piece now. That's like almost a 1/2 inch of steel, so nothing's gonna mess with that. Nice curve over here to ride up stuff if you hit it. So there's a view from the front all the way down, definitely clean. And like I said, he is working on the little extensions to go under here, which should be cool. So once we get those, we'll pop those and we'll show you those. Give you guys a view from the back. You can see how it sticks out right here to protect your boots, which is nice. Same with that side, so you can see right there. And then you can see all the way under. See if I get the light under there. It's a little better. Freaking nice skid plate, definitely a nice skid plate. We actually took a little time today and hung up our new banner from 2021 for the Niola series. So we'll show you guys, we ended up hanging 3 in here. So this one is actually from 2018. That was a Senior A championship. 2019 is actually in my office. And then we have another one from 2017, which is in my basement. And then we have 2020, which is right there, which is awesome, the blacked out machine. And then we have the brandy new one. So 2021 Betty. So definitely looks cool. We actually moved the Sunstar banner up there, and we're trying to pimp out the garage little by little. We got to do a lot of cleaning in here, guys, so just bear with me. We have stuff everywhere, and with the weather right now, it's just tough to get things done. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video. That helps me out a ton. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. If you guys would get one of these, or if you already have one. And if you're not yet, please subscribe, and we will see you on the next one. All right, peace.